timers to track where we are headed. He gave an example of a compass direction. You can imagine that pilot of the Titanic without compass direction. Small as is, it could even be on your phone. It could even be free to the day. And when you turn, like, it keeps showing you. How are you managing your records? Now, documentary management. You are writing everything on your phone, for example. Then the other day your phone is snatched. Which tools are you using? If are they? Are you reading the website? Are you using the materials we give? Are you coming for the trainings with a pen to take notes? I have my notebook here. I have a small notebook there. We need to buy those small notebooks that can fit in your pocket. You go for a meeting at Serena, you go for your meeting at Kamocha, you go for your meeting in the village, have talking points, pick something to do. Those are some of the tools we can use. Ladies and gentlemen, self-doubt is one of them. We need to, of course, combat negative thoughts with affirmations. It is possible. I can do it. You remember the I can do it speech of Barack Obama. Among the things you remember, I mean, everybody remembers Barack Obama's acronym. I mean, hashtag. Yes, I can. Yes, we can. In almost the speeches, yes, we can. We can make America great again. But just break the rules. Can we say it 3 times?
No breaks, just rules.
1.
No breaks, just rules. No breaks, just rules.
Who can ever forget that? So we need to demystify, we need to get out of that so that self-doubt is not there. You saw how the lady came, somewhere, she wanted to do the bungee, she reached somewhere, she started whimpering, shivering, and the guy came and cut the rope. Tell me, did the lady become annoyed or she was happy at the end? So we need a chief whip within you. And if you still have, if one had diabetes and you are fearing to insulin yourself, you need to develop that kind of heart. Point number 4, we want to talk about building the breakthrough mindset. Your mindset determines your attitude. If you have I can mentality, most times it happens. By the way, just like a dog smells, even success smells. If it will only smell sense. Ladies and gentlemen, again, to achieve breakthroughs, you need to think and act like a winner. Look at the lion. A lion is not the fattest in the jungle. Is it?
No.
A lion is not the tallest in the jungle. Is it?
No.
Okay, I'll stop at those magic numbers. First, second, and third. Then how come it is the giant of the jungle? Mindset. Patelo wakongeli. Mindset. But please, as you give scriptures, you also give yourself, because you have overmoved. So Patel has got a scripture now. Mindset is what makes the lion the king of the jungle, even when it is not the tallest, not the fattest, not the fastest, it's not a cheetah, it's not a jaguar. And in this book, Why the Mighty Fall, you saw how yes, it could even be the Roman Empire. But the example I wanted to give is this animal that became extinct, the dinosaur. It thought that it was everything it had reached. It started becoming proud, not improving itself, And that's why Saturday, I like that example you gave, that you could join it today, but because you are doing the right thing, you are going to even surpass those that came earlier. If you like that statement, put your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to desist, run away from scarcity to abundance mindset. And if I may, I want to, if you look at this gentleman, you know we need to leverage. This is a picture of someone who has abundance mentality. You can see he's using the book. The book is really big, and he's writing carelessly. Big letters. Even at a distance, you can be able to read. But there are people who have big books, they are writing smaller letters, as if books are finished in the bookshop. Put it up for him. Put it up for him. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to look at the abundance mentality by stopping to focus on what you lack, but rather leveraging on what you have. You need to find our voice. At times you will say, me, I can't talk on stage because those false justifications. Find your voice. And of Bob Marley, you can imagine. But there are people who listen to Bob Marley as their favorite musician, and there are those who listen to Mariah Carey as their best. But those who listen to Mariah Carey as their best, this is the best friends, even when we are in the same environment. Find your voice. Find your purpose. Find what can sell you, what can elevate you. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to travel from fear to confidence. I am a victim of that. For me, yes, I tried in it. No problem. For me, one of the things that made me rise into leadership was largely because of confidence. While we just those jobs in 2008, of course, we were timid and naive. And yes, I didn't have the best speech, I didn't have the best accent, I didn't have the best answers. But I remember our MD then was a very fierce man. You could meet him in the corridor and then you want to look for the nearest washroom to fake action when it's not there. But one day he came where we used to work. We used to work like, you know how like these call centers are, in a hall, in a what, sorting things, things to documents and the like. So I told him, no, Mr. MD, I think it is not fair. The hours, and we used to be called the temporary staff. Mr. MD, you know that we are doing one of the most significant roles by printing statements at NSSF, sorting them, removing errors and what. And then the guys were like, hey, that is going to be fired. But I tell you, because of my confidence, even when I talked while stammering, that I said it around the independence. That's what I remember. The day after, actually, independence of 2007 was on a Sunday, if you check. I said it on a Monday. I tell you, 1 week later, we became permanent. I tell you, he put us on permanent and we shifted from 400,000 to 2.4 million shillings. In 2007, 2008, I said, Ngagawade, let me marry. I married the next year, 2008, 2009, I got my first born. Now, what is it that was a paradigm shift for us? It was not the literature, it was not the accent, it was not the experience I had, but just because I painted a picture of confidence. Personal story. Personal story. So, ladies and gentlemen, we need to do that. We need to think from short term to long term. We need to have a mindset of a gardener. A gardener who sorts the seeds, plants the seeds, weeds, mulch, put fertilizers, then harvest, then of course put dry, salt, and then after how many months he's going to the market. We need to think long term, ladies and gentlemen. Number 5, dreams without just wishes. Someone said it. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is merely commitment. Let's commit, and you need to do that. It is your year. But the only thing that is going to qualify it being our year is our decision to stay on the gas pedal. 20 barrier. There is a lot that happens before you see the success. There are options down there for you to see a giant Mount Mufumbira, giant Nyiragongo, for you to see a giant Kilimanjaro. There is a lot that is happening now. Back to our business. What is it that you are doing that we are not seeing? Success roads are under construction, but persistence, consistency, and disciplined action will pave way for that to happen. I invite you to stay on course. I invite you to stay on the pedal. And the only way to fail is to quit. And quitting is not an option. If quitting is your option, put up your arm. Put it up for yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, I really want to encourage and move a motion that we stay on the course to keep the foot on the pedal, and let's make it 2025 a breakthrough year. That said, ladies and gentlemen, my story of the bungee jumping, of abseiling, your story, each one of us has a unique story, and their story. Thomas, you saw him, Edson, you saw the story of the bamboo tree, you have heard the story of Jack Ma, the story behind Alibaba, okay? Let us put them all together to craft a new story. And the new story, we are thinking that success does not come overnight. As a matter of emphasis, success does not come overnight. We really need to learn from every story and stay persistent, consistent, and definitely while taking disciplined actions. That's a fact. And as we commit with energy, with enthusiasm, as we look forward to productivity that we deserve, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite you, train with me as I commit. Where there is I, mention your name. Moses, Moses, shout your name like you love the name. Moses, I commit to taking consistent, disciplined action on money-making activities every day to achieve my 2025 goals. On the level, ladies and gentlemen, on the level. Oh yes, no breaks, breakthroughs for 2025. I thank you for listening to me. I thank you for the clarity of the audience. I like the compliments and the promise, our vision, our mission, our long-term goal to do. God bless you. Asanteni sana.
Give a big round of applause. Thank you so much.
That was excellent. Thank you very much. Yes.
Who has learned something? Are we learning something? Yes. Manager, I feel it in my spirit that 2025 is going to be an amazing year.
It's such information.
It's going to be amazing. Who believes? To be more wealthy, you are opening more doors and more breakthroughs. And everybody says, everybody says,
customer care up to customer care up to me, the country manager. Bring your guests, we close business. Someone pays, we give video call.
Business has been a blessing.
Sales and marketing to come and invite our final.
Business has been a blessing.
Sales and marketing to come and invite our final key speaker. Our vice president for sales, Diamond. Digital way, give them a applause, come and say.
I was telling country manager we do 100 push-ups here. You count, we do. So welcome everyone to the neighbor. Welcome. We have come to the end, and I would like us to clap for our hosts for the day, country manager and customer relations officer, Rina and Mr. Frank Muevas. Let's give them a bigger clap. And as we come to the end, we also congratulate our Chief Operation Officer for such a wonderful training, isn't it? Okay, so to take us to the close of this training, the first kickoff meeting, OQATA Wellness Solution. This is the first, and it is like as if we have done 50 before. Can you imagine? Isn't it wonderful? Look behind you, see people everywhere, at the back, even everywhere, even on second floor, there are people there. Can you imagine? Let's clap for OQATA Wellness Solution. Tomorrow, 2,000 seater. Are we going to fill it? Yes. Let's invite. What is the time for the presentation? 11:30 a.m. So invite and invite and invite. Okay, so to take us with the help of the DJ, I see the team from the IT department, Mr. Alan Nandos. Let's clap for him. They have been doing a very good job here. And of course, Mr. Hassan, the training in charge, they are there, so they know what I want when I'm here. Okay, are we ready? To take us to the close of today's meeting, I want to invite a great leader who started network marketing in 2008 with no bank account and no passport, but just hope and a dream. And at that time, he started network marketing at a time when social media was not used. In fact, I remember the phone I had was a Nokia 3310. And my phone was better than his phone. And that is why I'm saying it started with no hope and no dream. And I know this story is going to inspire so many people who are here today. His first highlight, I need some music like I told you. The first highlight that he has ever experienced in 2012 was a trip to Santon San, Johannesburg. I remember I missed that trip because I didn't qualify. And the gentleman who found me the business had already qualified. His first car was a Mark II. And I remember when he bought it, we all entered that car. And we were so excited because it was the first car that he had ever bought and it was new. That was in 2012. Later on, to summarize, in 2017, in another project that he embarked on with a high vision energy, was recognized as the fastest growing leader with the fastest team he named the Visionaries team. In 2018, I need some techno nice music. In 2018, he was recognized as the top number 5 worldwide in that same company. Something that scared the white man, and the white man never repeated that recognition. Because never has there been an African in that company being in the top 5. In 2019, when he was supposed to be the number 1 worldwide, there was no recognition because Africans shouldn't be number 1. That is when he started thinking about an idea that is now existing. In 2019, this gentleman became a real estate mogul. And those who are around Mawanda Road, in Tinda, and in Iganga, and many other places where he has a lot of serious properties, you can compare to ministers and MPs who are big. In 2020, he released his first, the master key to network marketing success that has helped so many people, including other companies, succeed in network marketing. In 2024, with a release of OQATA Wellness Solutions, he also released a perfect pitch book to success. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome our CEO. Wait, pause. DJ. Let us repeat it. I know. Wait, when I say ladies moving with my voice, this is Diamond Jimmy on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, with the help of the DJ, help me welcome our CEO and founder of OQATA WELLNESS SOLUTIONS,
Thank you. As you identify, so if I forget what I'm supposed to say, please don't blame me. Blame Jimmy Cheyenne. Thank you, Jimmy, for the wonderful training that you started about the power of our dreams. Thank you for the wonderful delivery, and I think you saw many of us, if you have not, you probably came in before Jimmy spoke. I think the trainings are being done live on YouTube, and they can be available, right? So make sure you are part of that. And then Saturday sealed it by showing you what you're supposed to do for you to achieve those dreams that you and I dream about. In alignment with the activities I am doing. A very beautiful training. And then Magezi was able to show us that this dream of yours, these actions of yours, for you to be able to pick momentum, then you need 3 things. Persistence. Because your dream is going to ask you, do you deserve me? It's going to ask you for consistency, because nothing comes in one day. It's going to ask you to overcome obstacles. And I know that our theme for this year, 2025, on the pedal, just breaks and only breakthroughs. It is not a motivational theme. It's not a theme to make you feel good. I think when Chimera was designing with Econ, and they made breakthroughs as if there were grasses that were broken, as if there were bricks that were broken, as if there was a wall that was broken. I think what they were trying to signify is the fact that this breakthrough will not come easy. This breakthrough is going to ask for the whole of you. This breakthrough is going to ask you to do the things you've never done before. This breakthrough is going to ask you to believe in yourself more than you have ever dreamt about yourself. That's what I think the designers of the theme were thinking about, that you're going to require a breakthrough. And I'm telling you, with that, I believe that 2025 is the beginning. My job is very simple, and that is to share with you the goal of the company. What promise do we have for you? I remember when I joined my first network marketing company, even the second one, I used borrowed money. Are we together? I sacrificed, and I know how much you have sacrificed for that starter. I know how much you have sacrificed for that deluxe. I know that some of us who have premiums, we could recognize you, we congratulate you. But I know probably that money would have done something to buy a piece of land in Tesoro. It could buy a border and a motorcycle and something else. But you invested in your dream, in the dream or in the vision of OQATA Wellness Solutions. So I think I treat you as our shareholders because you really are. This is your company. Our success is your success because we are one. So I want to share with you some of the things you can mark us on. To say you are delivering here, here you are not delivering. Here, pull up your socks. I want to show you what we have in the future for you. I want to show you what we look at when we are making decisions. And that is why these 9 strategic plans, if you visit the branch, they are well displayed for the manager and all the staff. These strategic plans are well displayed for the corporate office, where you see the VPs and the CEOs sitting. These strategic plans, they are displayed by choice in front of where the COO sits. Are we together? That every day, every decision he makes, every check he signs, he's able to see what is our promise to the people who invested in the business kits that they bought. And where I sit, I think I sit slightly above here. Wherever, just on my side, these 9 strategic plans are displayed there as a promise, as a checker. Are we on track? And dear friends, I want to promise you that we shall not deviate from the 9 strategic plans I'm going to share with you. We shall deliver on them and keep on improving and improving every day. And you can see that our last 6 months of try and error, you could say we have scored a distinction. As I was being invited by Jimmy at the back, I remembered the day Jalia called me and I had told her, the Lugambo is true, I'm going to start a company. And then she said, hey, I am excited. She's not here, unfortunately. Then never tell a secret to a woman. Never tell a secret to a woman, isn't it? And I think maybe God would have, and of course in a very good way. So the moment I told her, she went and started spreading what? The rumors. And she didn't only spread the rumors, she brought me the first people I ever opened my mouth to talk about OQATA. I think it was Hood, it was Sharon, and someone else. I told the secret to Hajara, and she had told all of the sisters and the brothers and everyone else, and no one. So when Jimmy was inviting me, I remembered the first presentation. The doubt I had, will people join? Do we put the Muzungu to be our face? Do we need change to strategy? What will people say about the products? Will they love them? I want to share with you that even this thing
began as a goal, as a dream, like Jimmy was training us. And we're only asking you to believe in yourself, to believe that today you are here alone. You can become 20, you will become 30, you will become 100. You will not own a training center, you own training centers all over the world. Just believe that. Are we together? Just believe in yourself. So eventually, you can see in the last 6 months, we have delivered to you a wonderful, beautiful system that's able to pay you consistently. We have delivered on products that have results. I love the testimonies. We have had people who have become brasses, bronzes, silvers, golds, and we have paid them the percentages we promised. We have had platinums, and thank God we have Hajara, who is our emerald. Now we can pay leadership development bonus. I love the fact that in the last 6 months, we have been able to pay through all the ways of earning we promised. We have paid binary, we have paid profit, we have paid the pairing bonus, we have paid, which one else? Leadership development, we have paid which one? Binary check match, we have paid it. Stair step, we have given you flower points. We have not yet given the car. Are we together? But as long as Hajara became when? Platinum. November. So November was our first month. December, another month. And I was checking the system. That girl is already qualified at platinum level. So in fact, we can comfortably sign her a check for that first car of a brass business builder. We will have that. Jimmy, I look forward to the day and Saturday at Magezi, and to you all of dear IBOs, when we shall take that first trip and we give someone there for her. I look forward to the day when we shall have a child, a daughter, a son, going to the hospital and they display the insurance medical card of OQATA. I look forward to that day. I look forward for us to deliver. I look forward. So dear friends, I just want to share with us the 9 strategic plans of the company. These are the things we think about every day. When we talk at the first one that we promise we have for you, for your business kit, are the products. We promise you quality products. We promise you efficacy. We promise you that the products that we shall always give to you will be products that you are not going to just deliver products. You're going to deliver a solution. When you give someone liver care who has liver cirrhosis, I want that you stand with confidence and you say, this is a solution. I want that someone who has tummy problems, when you give them colon detox, you feel that comfort that this is not a product, it is a what? It is a solution. So at OQATA, we are not going to deliver products, we're going to deliver what? Solutions. And that's why I told you, we want products that I can use, my mother can use, your mother can use. You can stand on a solid ground and someone tells you, oh, chikakasa. Then you say, chikakasa, dala, 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 because the products work quality. The other thing that we promise you is product diversification. We have successfully identified a partner who can deliver quality food supplements. Is Artist Creation doing a good job? Yeah. Do you love Artist Creation? Yeah. Do you love Artist Creation? We are hunting. We are working every day. Companies are sending us parcels, try our product. Please sell our products. And we only can be able to sign a company that has integrity, that is tested by time. We look forward to giving you personal care products. Products that are quality, toothpaste, feminine washes. We have the whole list. And I'm telling you that we want to give you those products that you can post on your social media and someone you can have a sale. I was telling Jimmy at a point when we were talking, and I told him that I want that every day a distributor of OQATA, an IBO of OQATA, even if you don't sign up a person, a mere post of a product on social media should fetch you money to go back home and put bread and butter for your family. Are we together? And that's why we want products that people use every day, need every day. And Magezi was right when he was saying that he wants that every family, that we have a product that every family needs on a daily basis. Not a product which they hope to use, but a product which they need every day. Toothpaste, and some of those products you can be able to talk about. The other one, we are talking about product research, and we are already doing research. We have instructed Dr. Eli to partner with several researchers from the USA. He's now in the USA, and we are really looking at research and researching based on Africa. When we are looking at products, say for example, skin products, we're interested in skin products for Africa. When we're talking about products, we're interested in the diseases of Africans, because a deficiency in vitamins and minerals in America is not a deficiency of vitamins and minerals in Kampala. Am I talking to someone? What we eat is different. The weather is different. So we want to make sure that we do tailored research to make sure that we are targeting your customers. The second thing that we promise you is training. Can you tell your neighbor training? Can you tell your neighbor training? I told you before, like Jimmy has said, he's right. I joined network marketing in 2008. Then I was just a backist. I didn't have a bank account. He was asking me, did you have a bank account? I told him I didn't have. I was a nobody. I was innocent. I was just starting out in life. And that's why I like the testimony of the backist the other day. I was just a mere backist. I didn't have any experience. And someone was able to teach me. And it is that spirit that I feel all Africans have potential. All the people you bring have potential. No one should quit. Are we together? If they are given the right resources to do their business. No one should fail in OQATA, because as long as we can train them the skills, we can teach them how to invite, prospect, and do whatever it is, then it is possible we can be able to train everyone to have the skills. We also want to train our staff to make sure they can serve you better. That is about training. And when we talk about training, we're also talking about training on product knowledge, and also, most importantly, on our onboarding processes. Onboarding processes for our distributors, you the members, but also onboarding processes for the staff. Training for you the members, and training for the staff. Because we know that we cannot have good customer service. We cannot have good customer service from poor quality staff. Am I talking to someone? There's no reason for us to focus on new distributor orientation for distributors when you're going to be served by a receptionist, a staff member, a person who is green in their job. Have you seen that one happening elsewhere? You will never happen and not happen in OQATA. And this is what our human resource person, Soleil, looks at every day. And we measure her. People who have joined our company, are they trained if they are staff members? Then when we look at the people in charge of trainings, people who are our new distributors, what's the plan? As a matter of fact, this year, maybe this first quarter, Shem, head of training, has been working on a beautiful, wonderful onboarding process, which we hope to release in a booklet. But then also, our vision, maybe by the end of this year, we shall have created an online class. How many of us have done it online? And we can make sure they go to about the products, the core skills, the basic skills. They go and slowly by slowly. Within maybe a period of 6 months, this person who came, who was new, is able to go through a complete course slowly by slowly. And at the end of the year, or at the end of the day, we give them a certificate. Would that one be very good? That means that you in Uganda, you meet someone on Facebook, like my friend who is meeting people in Tanzania. It means you can be able to meet someone on Instagram, and they join you, and they can become a star even when you are not there. Is that good or good? That is one of our goals that we have, and we're going to do it because these things are there. The other thing that we promise you as part of our strategic plan is customer service. Can you say customer service? Customer service us to make sure that we give you dedicated staff. We have already instructed our human resource to make a hiring for the new, we call them the welfare team. Can you say welfare team? You remember what we promised you? That you would sign up people and would call them. Are we together? You join, you have joined from zero away, and what we do is you hear from us, from the company. Hello, so and so, Mr. Sam, congratulations on joining OQATA. We're happy to work with you. We are so excited for you to join our team. We encourage your person for you. You sign up a person and then Karamoja, we call them for you. You remember that promise? We are now making it happen. Then after 3 months, we call them. After 6 months, we call them. After 1 year, we call them. We want your input. This one, I hope that Soleil, you will deliver by the end of this month, and we already have a dedicated support team right here. The other one is for our customers. Customer service, these are your customers. We own a promise that we can be able to give them high quality products. We want our name OQATA to resonate with a brand they can trust. Say, for example, if you get an iPhone today, are we together? If someone says this is an iPhone, do you expect quality? Do you know why? They have delivered that excellence over and over and over and over again. And you feel that, the other day, there was someone who reported that there was a rat in the milkshake of which company? Cafe Javas. The people who are complaining the most that, oh, you are lying. Who were they? Me and you, the one, the customers. Because Mandela has shown that over time, you can trust him. So we want to make sure that your customers can trust you. That you will deliver a product to them now. And even next year, the quality is the same or better. The other day, it's the same or better. That now when they order any other products, those ones are anything released, people just run and order them. Is that good or good? Very beautiful. The thing that we promise you is brand enhancement. Can you say brand enhancement? Brand enhancement is very important because you see we can make noise here and we say you can market, invite, prospect, and do all these things. But what is our role as a company to make sure that you are able to deliver is when the brand of OQATA, first of all, is being seen and recognized every day. Network marketing has this thing of network marketing companies do not advertise, they do not show, they do not do whatever. We are here to defy that. Are we together? For many of our products, especially the personal care products, when we release them, you will see the whole Kampala covered with billboards. Are we together? Covered with what? Billboards. Advertisements everywhere. So that by the time you deliver a product, they're already saying, I've seen that product somewhere. How many of us know that a product you have seen on TV, you associate it to quality? Put up your hand. That's Africans, and that's what we are thinking for you as Africans. The other one is brand protection, to protect our brand from any kind of encroachment, reputation, and what have you. And then also, most importantly, brand reputation, to make sure that at the end of the day, the world, the news, the media associates OQATA with the quality, with the brand you can associate with. I want you to hold that Kavera, and soon we're giving you a better bag. Are we together? And you hold it with pride. We want to give you a pin, and you hold it with pride. Are we together? We want to make sure that we give you any of our gadgets, and you show people the way you would show them a Gucci suit. Are we together? Because that brand has been represented as a brand of quality. The other thing that we want to promise you, and that's why late last year, we hired a VP in charge of business expansion and growth. We want to promise you two things. One, to grow in the geographical markets. And that's why, in a very short time, yes, we have Uganda, we have Kenya, we have Tanzania, and we are in the final processes of registering Rwanda. We are in the final process of registering Congo. We're in the final processes of registering Togo as markets altogether. Now, that is geographical markets. And we have tasked the country manager and many of the managers in the different countries that want to see our brand represented in Kisoro, in Kabale, in Tungamo, in Mbarara, in Masaka, in Kampala, in Mukono, in Jinja, back to the north, everywhere, Kitgum and all those places, that we are able to expand with you. We don't want you to go and market, whatever you go and market. I see you doing presentations in Entebbe, doing presentations everywhere. We want to make sure that we're enhancing you, we are pushing you by supporting you as a company. And that is why we are going to be doing a lot of experience meetings that are localized here through the country manager. Then also, when we talk about market expansion, we are talking about market diversity. How do university students look at us? How do university students look at us? How do the young graduates look at us? How do the middle-aged people, the corporate world, look at us? How do the old Bazei look at us? So we want to attack the market in 4 dimensions. The Gen Zs, the upcomings, I don't know how they are called, then the middle age, then the old ones, then we also talk about geographical markets, 5 areas of market expansion. Number 6, we have recently fully established an IT team, and we stole Alan from he's one of the most brilliant people I've worked with, and we are now building capacity for IT department. And their job is very simple, is to make sure they deliver on what they call e-commerce optimization. Nowadays, the number of products being sold on the internet in Africa, it is crazy. It is crazy. Are we together? So now, because Africa has been earmarked as the fastest growing in terms of rate of growth in usage of mobile phones. How many of us here have a mobile phone here that has internet that you can use to show? Put up your hand. And I'm sure it is 99.91%, maybe 102%. Some of you have 3 phones, even 4 phones. Are we together? What about that business? Are we hoping you to capture that business? So this is what we are doing. We also want to make sure that we optimize and integrate technology and make it easy for you to be able to make orders and have them delivered. The way you can be here and order a product on Jumia and you get it. You can be able to order on Cafe Javas and you get it. Are we together? And I think you see, sometimes I take a lot of CJs. But we are their neighbor. I could walk. But they have made the delivery software money integration through the bank. That is what we promise you. The other one, that is what we promise you. The other one, number 7, to think about how much. Number 7, to think about how much money was earning during that time. And to count money was earning during that time. And to make sure that it's supply chain. Supply chain. Armstrong, who is in charge of our procurement. Been in the procurement business for many, many years. I partnered with him on some of the businesses supplying government, and he's the one in charge of fierce. And I was taking breakfast, and I remember refusing to open it because I said, this man, the way he has brought an opposition case, and he was talking about the products. And Jim is right. We need to deliver to your products. Don't think that when a product is not available, we don't feel the pain. In any case, my wife can always tell when we don't have the product, I don't sleep. Because I'm a distributor. I need 3. Then number 2 in there. Energy out together. When there's one different from the biotin, someone from China is different from the biotin we need. So it may all be nail and skin, but our products are different. So there's a lead time. We need about 4 to 6 months for you to make an order and they manufacture for you. Many of our people know that. For you to show you how much we are doing, all our products that are coming, they are coming through air. It is costly, but it's a promise we have given you. Are we together? And I want to say, early in the morning, wee hours of the morning, I received a call from Earth Discretion, and our products landed very, very safely in Dubai. And I think tonight they'll be coming. They'll be coming, and I think by Monday, Tuesday, we shall be clearing them. And those extra products you don't have, you'll be able to get them. Are we together? But I want to promise you that we are working together with our warehouse people and our deliverers and what of you to make sure we can always give you very consistent product. Not because we just want the money, because we know what it means. Jimmy, you know what it means for a customer to say, I need a product. Saturday, you know, Magezi, you know. Are you together? Nicholas, you know what I'm talking about. So basically, and all of you, dear champions, you know it. I promise you, we shall deliver because we understand. The other thing that we want to also be able to do, process automations to make things as automatic as possible. Our target is to make sure that someone can come in and within 5 minutes, they have left Frank's office and they have gone happy and served very well. And including Teneba cash outs. Teneba cash outs. I know you are making cash outs. When you withdraw today, you get the money well tomorrow, but in the evening. Am I right? You encash today, you request for your cash today, you get it well tomorrow, but in the evening. We want that the message to wake you up should not be your alarm clock, should be your money you requested last night. And we're working on that process automation, and I think Lucy and her team are working very closely with Stanbic Bank to make sure they implement on that. Cost management, and but we prefer cost efficiency. Number 8, compliance and ethics. Stands at very, very, very good terms with your government. Do you want that one? Do you want that one? And we have fully, even with our just 6 months, because of our delivery, we are now moving to the mid taxpayers of this country here. And I'm sure by the end of this year, maybe next year, we shall be among the large taxpayers of this country. We want it. We want that challenge. We want that when the president calls for people paying taxes, he calls OQATA, and then we can also give views to the president. That's when we want it. And we are very compliant when it comes to ethical standards and everything. Then number 9, and very, very important, is to deliver. Teneba deliver. Teneba deliver. I know that many of the staff members are your very good friends. All of them, by the end of last year, were able to have what they call KPIs, key performance indicators, to make sure that we look at when you make a complaint, how long does it be delivered? When we talk about training, is it speaking to you? When we talk about, these presentations, these are experience meetings. Are they, those of us who have that paper from Frank, put it up. If you have that paper, 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 and if you have not received that paper, you're going to receive it. Part of what we plan to do is to get your views on many of those factors. And we are soon, we've asked our IT people to work on an online system whereby you can give comments, views directly from yourself, and they go direct to the company. So that you're part of the brand. And you're not just part of it. You have invested your money, right? You have bought your business kits. You have invested your hopes. You have invested your dreams. So you deserve to have an opinion in our trainings. You deserve to have an opinion on the products that we have. You deserve to have an opinion from your customers. You deserve to have an opinion on many of the things, on management, on customer care, on staff, on the views, the CEOs. You deserve that. I've been part of network marketing companies, and we African distributors were always considered last. For now, OQATA is here to put Africa as number what? Number one. To hear you out. And that is the promise we have you. And for the people is putting on a Gucci suit. That personal development is our measure. That is how we measure our success. Your once Range Rovers packed here for our distributors, not buildings that have OQATA. Are we together? We want to make sure that we measure our success on your distributors. Number two, how do we measure our success? We measure our success on our customers, the people that you give the products. We measure our success with the products that work. Are we together? When customers come and tell you, Banange, I didn't have a child, my husband and me have been looking for a child. And today they say, I have a bouncing baby boy because of OQATA what? Products. Are we together? We shall say we are successful when our customers trust our products. When anything OQATA releases, people make lines to buy it even when they don't know what it does. The way people make lines to buy a new iPhone 16, even when you know the futures, because you know that iPhone or Apple will deliver. We shall feel pride when you know that probably, when, like for example, at the Sheraton or at the Serena, when you are given a cup, you don't even look inside to say, is there dust? You don't even clean with the service, because you know that these guys, they cannot give you a cup that is not clean. So I want to make sure that your customers, as long as you see that small circle, inside the small circle, and they leave, they say, these products are high quality. That's what you say when you shout. And for the company, when you got global recognition, but most importantly, lasting impact. That you can do this business and you can hand it over to your children and to their children, and you can do this business and on solid ground you can say, this is a business that will take care of me in my old age. That is our success. Dear friends, this theme on the pedal, no brakes but just breakthroughs, is challenging us to push. It is challenging us to be innovative. It's challenging us to grow. We chose a theme that is bold, a theme that is fearless, a theme that is daring. Because this year we are daring you to step on that pedal and press it so hard that you feel the kabati. You know what I'm talking about? I want to dare you, dear friends, to have no brakes, to work like as if your life depends on it, because it does. To work as if you are knowing that you are on a ground floor company, we're a new company. We shall one day have top distributor worldwide. You have the potential to be the one. We shall one day be recognizing so many people. Say, I am the what? I am the one. And it doesn't matter your results. Because I have been there when one day said, I want to become number one. When I've said I want to buy a car. When I've said I will not settle for nothing but less. So I want dare you to accept nothing less than breakthroughs. Don't accept any breaks. So I want to challenge us not to play small. Challenging us to conquer and dominate small. To you, our top management, and of course our staff, and all of us, distributors, and our customers outside there. We are one team together. Live together as a one. You just make a decision today. Think about it. Tenable decision. Tenable decision. Tenable decision. Do you know it was a decision that Obama woke up one day and became president? You go to the boot. It was a decision. Just one day they said, you go to the boot. It was a decision. Just one day they said, I have decided. And you stubbornly decide. It was a decision that this guy, Mandela of Cafe Java, could do other businesses. He could do a plant. He could import cars. He said, I'm going to start a restaurant. It's a decision. The owner of this building says, I think he could have put a playground here. He could have put a kiosk here. He could have put a school like his neighbor. He said, I think I'm going to have a building and the people are going to come. It's a decision. Tell neighbor decide. Tell neighbor decide. Tell yourself today I make a decision. That decision that the greatest of the greatest made. It's a decision that Ronaldo, the one you hear about, said, others can be doctors, others can be engineers, others can be scientists. Me, I'm going to become a footballer. It was a decision. So today, I don't want you to leave our kickoff training for the year 2025 without a decision. What is your decision? And I want us, as I close, to think about your decision. What's your decision this year? What position do you want? What rank do you want? What do you want to achieve? And join the greats today. Join the greats today with your decision. You say today, I decide today. Every breakthrough is you want. I want you to get the impossible.